Buenas, ¿cómo están? Ojalá todo bien. Hoy estamos con el videojuego que se llama Volver en el futuro, el videojuego Back to the Future, The Game, desarrollado y editado de la parte de Telltale Games, salió el 23 de diciembre de 2010, sí, 2010, en Steam. Por mala fortuna, actualmente no se encuentra más por el tema de los derechos de autores a la venta en Steam, pero quizás se puede encontrar sobre otras tiendas. Este videojuego es un juego de aventura tipo Telltale, con elecciones importantes de comedia a punta y clic, y son con varios DLC, o sea que hay 5 episodios. Así que vamos a probar. Puse el videojuego con todos los gráficos a full, así que vamos a ver. Yes. Me olvidé en inglés. No hay traducciones en español, pero puse los subtítulos abajo.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That a boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right, check, Doc.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit. Watch this, watch this. What'd I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Ow! Doc, what would happen to the car?
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal. Look out!
Ahí normalmente en la película revolver el coche.
Doc?
Huh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuit. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Alors, comment hacemos? Ah, sí, ok.
Notebook. Got it.
Se controla con WSAD.
Flux
El
capacitor?
personaje. Más
That's it!
el ratón.
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. Is Mass equals I times Z and E.
Doc, shouldn't we get out of here before the Libyans show up? Doc?
Great Scott!
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake!
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Ah, es verdad, era un sueño antes que se vaya.
Marty, is everything okay?
La madre.
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Oh, eso era en el
Well, you're
viejo
safe
oeste.
and sound now. Back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
Pueden dejar en comentario qué episodio han preferido en toda la franquicia de eso. A mí era el futuro. Con las Nike que se autocerran, el overboard. Para coches volantes no. Pero el holograma en 3D también del tiburón, un momento cuando llega. El pasado también este capítulo estaba muy bien, ¿no? O sea, lo que me gustó lo menos era el viejo oeste. De todos. Pero lástima que no hicieron un quinto. Ah, eso era el principio de la película cuando probamos la guitarra.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
Einstein, el perro. Alors, select items. Don't leave anything dangerous laying around. Okay, the door. Clocks.
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
Fish tank.
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste in decor. I kinda like Doc.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
Jennifer'd like that. She's into old stuff. Doc built this model of downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff, can I see that a minute?
This would look great in my fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
can I see that model courthouse for just a second? I need to get something out of it.
Like what? A not guilty verdict? That was a joke.
Oh, ha. But really, can I?
Nah, I think I'll hold on to it.
Ooh.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me
Brown's worm food, kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly.
A ver. Ok.
Enough of that
Now, Biff.
Sorry.
Ok. Y... No. Hicimos todo.
Hey, Biff. I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
Oh, qué malo.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Mm,
That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
yeah, sí. No vamos a decir que es... A ver.
It's just a notebook with Doc's scribblings. What did Doc ever accomplish?
Nothing.
Then it's worthless, right?
If it was really worthless, you wouldn't want it so bad.
I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Bon, bah...
I just can't let you keep that notebook. It's dangerous.
What, is it set to explode or something?
Well, in a way.
I'll take my chances.
Never mind.
Bon.
Let's make some noise.
El amplificador está puesto. Vamos a hacer como en la película.
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Inventory.
Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff. I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
¿Pero no cago en el suelo el coso? No.
Hey, Dad. About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
I don't know.
Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
Alors, vamos a decir
I'm
eso.
telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son, but the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
About beef.
Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. He found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something. That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
Okay.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Necesito el coso. Para.
I can't leave until I get Doc's notebook back from Biff.
Ok. La única forma sería de...
Seems kinda empty without the courthouse.
A ver si hablamos con
Hey,
él.
Biff.
No.
Never mind.
No, quizás con la guitarra de vuelta.
And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, butthead.
Era eso, ok.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say. Rock on, Biff.
Ok, hay que hacerlo.
Oh, shit.
Tenemos el coso. Joya.
Doc, where are you?
Porque no traduce todo. Alors, cherche clue, la route. Ok. Ahí hay nada. Se va a estar en el coche entonces.
Doc?
No, es el perro normalmente que tiene que revolver. Porque el perro estaba en el coche.
Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
...14 de mayo... ...1986 era. Show... Top circuits...
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always the possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whatever it is. I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now?
No.
Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
George McFly.
I don't want to mess up my picture of Dad like that.
Ok, entonces vamos a usar el...
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight.
¿Y si golpeamos?
Nah. I don't think so.
Circuit keypad. Ah, pará, circuit
I
keypad.
can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc.
Ahí va. Vamos a ver con eso.
Maybe not.
Ok,
Not sure what that'll do.
ok. Vamos a probar todo.
After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no way I'm letting it out of my sight. After all the trouble I went through getting this thing, there's no...
Follow the try to duck. Ok. Ah, salut. Ok. You can show your current goal. Click to the goal. Upper corner left. Follow trail. Ah, le damos la zapatilla. Olele.
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Alors, tenemos el buzzer, liquid store. Ahí hay nada. Ok. Entonces, a ver el liquid store.
I see you sneaking into that liquor store, young man!
Ok.
It's locked.
Sí, está mal. Ah, Strickland. Era el profe.
Step away from the door! Now, let me get a look at you.
Einstein, come on.
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not sure why I'm here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well?
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see. What's that?
It's, private.
Yeah, well, so am I! What now?
Edna. Arcade d'or. Who are you?
E. Strickland. You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
Not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man Strick? I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced for myself, slacker.
Ah, son iguales, hein.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see. A shoe? Wow, now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
Era la zapatilla. No, el libro al final. Bueno, al final podemos entrar.
Leave that creature outside!
Sorry, Einstein.
Otra más que no le gustan los perros, ¿ah?
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one. Much better. So neat and orderly. Yeah, I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
But...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny.
Ok.
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Me hago recordar como en Los Simpson. Candy, radiador. Picture.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Ok. Door Street.
What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Ok. O sea, sabemos que son...
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past?
Ok. Hay que saber entonces cuándo...
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
You! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
Ok. Ah, no. Kitchen. No quiero ir allá. Radiador. A ver.
Man, she keeps it hot in here.
Oh.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
Ah, entonces yo tuve que recuperar algo.
The candy looks older than I am. Juveniles collide with manure truck. Nice picture.
¿Y la fecha? Ok, bon. Bon, a ver si está allá.
The polite guest stays out of the host's kitchen, Mr. McFly. Yeah, that's peculiar. The water still hasn't come to a boil.
Alors, ¿qué tenemos? Porque ella me rechaza. A ver, si yo hablo con ella.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane!
Jack Daniel.
I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Como el whisky.
Yes?
Mm,
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Hi, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
ok. An illegal speakeasy cool. No.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
Ah. Eso puede
I
servir.
guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Ok, pero la...
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town, well, honest citizens quaked in their beds.
Ah,
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
qué
Miss
mala que
Strickland?
es.
Oh, video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
Ok,
So the
tenemos que
video
ir
store
allá.
building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Ok. Nice binocular.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Tenant! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
¡Jolala! Hay que boncarse la vieja. Bueno, ok, chao.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
Ok. Entonces, si hacemos eso de vuelta.
Don't touch those! My
Ah.
newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
Ok. Entonces. A ver el Candy, si me dice igual.
Candy looks older than I am.
Ok, bueno, hacemos eso de vuelta.
There's the whistle! Surely the water's boiling by now.
Y ahora tengo el acceso a eso. Ahora que tengo la...
Brown Mansion destroyed. 1962. No, that's not where Doc's stranded.
1962.
All right, Einstein brought me this shoe, and Miss Strickland lost the shoe on the day the speakeasy burned down. But when did the speakeasy burn down? I at least need to know the year.
Entonces, vamos, ¿ah?
I can't leave now. Miss Strickland's my only hope of finding Doc.
That's what you get with these cheap, foreign-made kettles. But trying to find an American one nowadays. Ugh.
Entonces, tenemos la fecha, tenemos eso. A ver si yo hago eso de vuelta, si me dice algo.
I told you not to touch them.
Ok. Entonces, vamos a hablar con
Excuse
ella.
me, Miss Strickland.
A ver.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
Ok.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously.
Ok, es la misma cosa.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
Mhm. Cherche le doc on about. Ah, para. A ver si yo le doy eso a la vieja.
I don't think that picture's gonna do anything but confuse people.
Ok.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
That's not how I remember it. Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that?
Nothing.
Picture.
Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that?
Nothing.
puedes
I
ir.
guess I'm stuck here.
Ok.
That tea's never gonna boil.
Ah. Entonces,
Miss Strickland lost that shoe the day the speakeasy burned down. But when was that?
así que vamos a tener que hablar sí o sí con ella.
Miss Strickland?
Seguro que hay algo que no he hecho.
So the video store building must have gone.
The following.
So the video.
Ok, es la misma cosa.
I get.
Nat.
Any idea?
Well,
Exacto.
Don't let me keep you.
Bueno, ahora viaja a la escuela, vamos a hacer todo.
I don't want to record.
Ok, no funciona. Eso.
I think I'd better save this for Doc.
¿Y si yo le robo los binoculares para...? O sea, si voy así, me hace así. Ok. A ver. Allez. Móvete.
there's the whip.
Allez, chao. Así que...
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead, dear.
Ah. Vale, video.
Rebuilt in February 1932.
Ah, ya
The
está.
fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
A ver, entonces, si yo hago de vuelta eso, me voy a ver de vuelta. Allez, sí, vaya. La pava eléctrica te está esperando. Y... Hopla.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
Ooh.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Ok.
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
Qué loca.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
I work in uniform education for school play.
Didn't I tell you? I got the lead in the school play. We're doing...
Grapes of Wrath?
Right.
Oh, Steinbeck! Who are you playing? Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing, right?
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone.
Joya.
You ready to go, Einstein?
Y dijo nada sobre el coso. Bueno. Así que ahora tenemos la
I've
fecha.
got to turn on the time circuits first.
Ah, cierto.
Time circuits, on. Flux capacitor, fluxy. Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
El mejor pasaje de la peli siempre cuando viajamos. Cuando está país por Chaos de futur. A ver qué tenemos ahora.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
Ah, hay un lugar cerrado.
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man-in-the-street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
You can mark me down as a supporter.
The young man said, flashing a boyish yet virile grin. Hill Valley needs more upstanding youths like yourself. Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Yeah, tell him, go ahead, make my day.
Make your day what? Never mind. I'll play around with it and see if I can come up with something better. Mr. May I get your name?
Yeah, it's...
Ça décroque. t'inquiète. Allez, Michael Corleone.
Michael Corleone.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Corleone. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
Hein?
I know. I met you back. I mean, I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
Ok, while walking down, right mouse to make a marty run. Ok. Ah, vale, no se puede entrar. Ahí.
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
¿Qué tenemos ahí?
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients. Wow, looks like they used a real shark.
Ah, en el 2. En el futuro tenemos eso con el hologramo, si se recuerdan. Ok, no tenemos nada ahí. A ver si se puede... Sí. A ver, adentro. Ahí el perro.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Ok. Ahí tenemos el banco. Vamos a cruzar.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
No se puede entrar.
I wonder who really burned down the speakeasy.
You gonna buy anything?
No.
Then get out, Bob.
Gale, Zemeckis, and Fine. Attorneys at law. No solicitors. Hello?
No solicitors!
Bank of Italy?
How can I help you, sir?
Ok.
Without any money, I don't really have any business in there. Where is the jail in 1931 anyway?
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly?
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 + 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Okay. Hey, never mind. What are those tables for?
We keep a few extra tables around for our end-of-the-month hobo soirees.
Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931. There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
Ahora sí puedo hablar de vuelta.
Hey!
Nada. Ah, pero soy bobo. Va, rusa. Yo estaba para ir ahí. Y ahí vamos a encontrar al otro.
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
Then scram.
Ah, vamos a tener que hacerse pasar por el... A ver.
I think I'll just talk to Doc from out here. Psst, Doc!
Marty!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan? Right. But what?
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet, I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab and...
No, I said nearly complete. You'll need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
Ok, entonces vamos a hacer la llamada.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
Alors, inventory.
Brown residence?
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Entonces, tengo que ir allá. Courthouse. Courthouse. Ah, está allá. No se puede correr así con la tecla Shift.
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, h2 of A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of H, right? What am I missing here? Or do we take H as standard for permitting the line operator? But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible? Oh, let's start over. Force equals mass times acceleration, of course. That's Newton. But how many newtons are required to maintain a constant mass if acceleration is reduced by the inverse of the derivative of the speed relative to the speed of light? Oh, it brings back to H.
I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty.
Well, no. Gonna be the inverse. Oh, yes, oh, no. It's not possible. No. Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? Well, in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible?
Doc's notebook doesn't belong to him.
Now, if
Okay,
H
actually, it does belong in any event.
Later, then naturally H to A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? What am I missing here?
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Your dad tell you that?
Every morning.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. No, no. It's not possible. No.
I don't need to go in there anymore.
Now if H stands for one-dimensional.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. See? I don't know where you got your information from about me, mister, but you're wrong. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime, Mr. Corleone.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, or soda. What do you say?
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Come on, you could trust me, Doc. Emmett, it's your future I'm looking out for, in more ways than one.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you and science.
Oh, that word again! If you insinuate I'm a scientist once more, I'll sue you for defamation of character! Last time's acceleration of court.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal crime!
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Emmett, about your...
Don't say it. Speed relative to the speed of light. Oh, with respect to H.
Vamos a esperar que vuelva. Y
I better not. Those lawyers sound kind of nasty.
Gonna be the inverse.
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment.
Alors,
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? The only...
Emmett, about your...
Or do we take... H to stand for the Hermitian line operator. But in that case, H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A might well be equal to A's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction
I don't think that picture's gonna do anything but confuse people.
Wait, is that even possible? Now if H stands for... Naturally, H to A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value of A, right? No. What am I missing here?
Will you just give me a chance?
Harassment's a federal...
Emmett, about...
No, it's not possible. No.
bon. Sí fue de vuelta ahí. No pasa nada. Igualmente hemos sobrepasado la hora de gameplay. Como siempre, si les han gustado este video, pueden dejar la pulga arriba. Comentario también. Yo respondo siempre. Y si no es hecho, pueden también activar la campanita para tener todas las notificaciones cuando estoy subiendo un nuevo video. Les agradezco muchísimo. Chao, chao.